Now, I know we were on a high yesterday, and we was on a Minshew high yesterday, you know what I'm saying? But it's the next day, it's the day after, y'all. It's time for us to come down off that high and get realistic about what's going on. What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great episode of Symone with the Sports. I'm Symone, bringing you guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're older here, you haven't already subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you stop what you're doing, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first link is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel that you love so much. The second link is to shop the official Symone with the Sports merch collection. Get you the classic tee, the wavy tee, or the brand new Jalen Making Hurts tee. And the last link is to subscribe to our podcast, Tough Calls, where me and Dylan have some of your favorite sports analysts, reporters, former and current athletes, chop it up with us on the podcast, and turn your notification bells on, because videos come like boom, 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 and you don't miss a single video or a single live stream whenever we start going live. Because like I said, y'all, I'm too unfiltered for live. You know what I'm saying? I'm too unfiltered for live. I be messing up and saying something. I don't say something I ain't supposed to say. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, this video, first of all, it's Victory Monday, y'all. First of all, we gotta get the pom-poms out. It's another Victory Monday. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a Victory Monday. And it's an even more special Victory Monday because we're back in the playoff hunt, baby. Even though we dropped last week to the Giants, we were supposed to be 7-6 this week if we didn't drop the ball against the Giants. But we're 6-7, one game behind 500, and one game behind a wild card berth if the playoffs started today. So right now, y'all know it's 7 spots now in the NFC for the wild card race. We are at number 8 right now, right in the hunt. You know what I'm saying? We in the hunt. We Eagles like to hunt. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that we right in the hunt. That's where we want to be. You know what I'm saying? That's where we want to be right now. So y'all, it's Victory Monday, but we got a lot of GE to talk about. A lot of good, a lot of question that need answers. So first of all, I'm gonna let you guys know the rundown of this show. So one, we're gonna talk about Jalen Hurts versus Gardner Minshew. I know this is a conversation we don't want to have. It's the 1-year anniversary of us benching Carson Wentz for Jalen Hurts. So it's crazy. 1-year anniversary of us benching Carson Wentz for Jalen Hurts. Now, Jalen Hurts didn't get benched. He had a sore ankle. But we're going to talk about that. 2, we're going to be talking about DEVONTA Smith's targets. 3, we're going to be talking about our wild card chances. And 4, well, let me just tell y'all. So we secured our first round pick. So Carson Wentz met his snap count total yesterday in the Indianapolis game. So we secured our 3rd first round pick. So we have 3 first round picks. It's secure. Congrats to us. Like I said, a lot of victories on this Monday, baby. So let's get into the number 1 topic. Jalen Hurts, Gardner Minshew put up a brilliant show yesterday against the Jets. We're going into a bye week. Now, Nick Sirianni said before and after the game that Jalen Hurts will be our starter. Now, of course, watching Minshew yesterday, it was like, whoo-wee, you know what I'm saying? Quez looked good. Kenneth Gainwell looked good. Kenneth Gainwell, by the way, is a check down king for us right now. I don't know if y'all remember, but when I was doing my mock drafts, I wanted a pass catching running back like Kenneth Gainwell. I wanted one of those in the draft. And then when we drafted Kenneth Gainwell, I was really excited about him. And Nick Sirianni, in the beginning of the season, before the season started, compared Kenneth Gainwell to Nyheim Hines, NC State Wolfpack, that he compared him to Nyheim Hines in his pass catching ability. And Kenneth has been amazing for us this season. Yesterday, he was 5 for 5 on receptions. Like I said, just a great guy to go to in a check down situation. Great pass catching running back. Kenneth Gainwell looked great yesterday. Dallas Goedert had 2 touchdowns for the first time. And he also had a career high 106 yards in a game. So everybody looked great. Minshew looked great. Wonderful. But now I know we were on a high yesterday, and we was on a Minshew high yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But it's the next day. It's the day after, y'all. It's time for us to come down off that high and get realistic about what's going on. First of all, we have to be real with ourselves. We got to be real with ourselves. It was just the Jets. Like I said, I was off that Minshew high yesterday too. You know what I'm saying? I was off that high too. But I came down. to my realistic senses. It was the Jets. And 2, Jalen Hurts only had one bad game this season. That's not enough to pull Jalen Hurts. Now, the coaching staff already said no matter what Minshew does, Jalen Hurts is our guy. And 2, Jalen Hurts hasn't had a bye week this season. So he hasn't had time to sit back and look at film, really break down film, see what he's doing right, do what he's doing wrong, because every week it's another game to prepare for. So they're preparing for the game. They only can look at film in a reflective way a little bit. But now that we have the bye week, Jalen can really sit back and actually really analyze and do a deep dive into his film. He hasn't had that opportunity yet this season. He has it now that we have the bye. And it's very important that the bye is coming now, going into Washington. We have a lot of injuries we need to clean up. Not just Jalen Hurts' ankle, but Jason Kelce left the game hurt. Steven Nelson left the game hurt. Miles Sanders left the game hurt as well. So this is going to be a very important bye week, not only for Jalen Hurts, but for those guys as well. So Jalen will be able to, now that he has the bye week, he'll be able to sit back and actually reflect and look. Also, sitting out that game, he was out with his ankle injury. He was able to actually see the game from another point of view. Actually take a step back, look at the offense from another point of view, and not under pressure point of view, under center point of view, but from a sideline, bird's eye view, and actually be able to take a step back and analyze the offense. So Jalen is actually having a very good learning experience now, and he could possibly come back even better than ever. Let me read some stats from Jalen Hurts just in his defense. We have been amazing this season in the red zone, and that's credit to Jalen Hurts' rushing ability. The defense not knowing what we're going to do in the red zone, having a rushing quarterback. So Jalen Hurts, our Eagles offense ranks 8th in the red zone success, 66% success rate in the red zone. We're 5th in third down conversions, 45.4% in third down conversions, and we're 10th in points per game, 25.9 with Jalen Hurts under center, okay? So, and that comes from Jalen Hurts having that rushing ability. You know, it's on third down, they don't know if we're going to do a quarterback sneak or we're going to throw the ball. So we have a lot of options in the red zone and on third down having a mobile quarterback. But my biggest thing is Jalen Hurts having this bye week, and let's just give him the opportunity to take a step back, deep dive into the film with the bye week. He had a bye week so late into the season. You know, a lot of teams, especially in our division, had their bye week already. So let's just give Jalen the chance after the bye week to come out and show what he can do. Especially because the game against the Giants, Jalen has put us in winning situations so many times this season. And a lot of people said in the Giants game, which he did, we were driving on that last drive, and we had an opportunity to win the game. Granted, we didn't go to DEVONTA Smith on that drive, and that could be blamed on Jalen Hurts, or it could be blamed on Nick Sirianni, whatever. But let's not go ballistic. Now, I know he's had an overarching concern about his arm ability, but like I said, like I just showed you the stats, he's put us in a lot of winning positions. So let's not freak out over that one Giants game. 2, it's not worth it. We know what happened when we benched Carson Wentz. The whole organization was in disarray. The coaching staff was all split in disarray. The players were all split in disarray. The fan base is all split in disarray. We're still healing from that. Let's not start a whole new controversy when we're still healing from a controversy of Carson Wentz. Let's not start that heat. And especially not for Gardner Minshew, because we already know Gardner Minshew is not going to be our franchise quarterback. It's debatable. Is he better than Jalen Hurts? Is Jalen Hurts better than Minshew? But Minshew is not going to be our franchise quarterback. So why would we gamble with starting another controversy, some more drama over a guy that we don't even want long term? It's just not worth it, in my opinion. So that's it. That's T. Now, Jalen Hurts is going to be on a shorter leash. He is going to be on a shorter leash after we saw what Gardner Minshew could do. Of course, Jalen Hurts is going to be on a shorter leash. So Jalen knows that after seeing Gardner Minshew, he has to come out and ball out harder. Now, y'all, let's talk about this next. DeVonta Smith, y'all, is only averaging 4.8 targets a game. 4.8 targets a game. He's supposed to be our superstar of our offense. Why are we going to him more? Mind you, Minshew only gave DeVonta Smith 4 targets. And that's my thing when it comes to Gardner Minshew versus Jalen Hurts. DeVonta Smith wasn't getting attention from Jalen Hurts wasn't going to DeVonta Smith enough, and neither was Minshew. So that's one of our biggest problems. Jalen not going to DeVonta Smith. Minshew didn't go to DeVonta Smith either versus the Jets. So Minshew isn't even proving that he's going to get DeVonta Smith more involved than Jalen Hurts did. But overall, DeVonta needs to be more involved. Like I said, this past game, he got 64% of the snaps. Freaking Jalen Reagor got 68% of the snaps. Jalen Reagor got more snaps than DeVonta Smith. Why is that? That's freaking confusing to me. This our go-to guy. Like I said, a quarterback needs to be able to throw somebody like DeVonta Smith open. So even though, yeah, DeVonta Smith is getting covered, we need to be force-feeding him. We need to be utilizing him. He is our star weapon. He's proven that if he's throwing open, he can go up and get those catches in college. He's proven that in Alabama. So whatever we got at quarterback, we need to be getting DeVonta Smith more involved. I don't care if, he's covered by a team's best corner. You have to be able to throw him open. He's proven that he can go up and get those contested catches. So you have to give him that opportunity. Let him show what he can do. He should be getting way more than 4.8 targets on average. That's the target per quarter. Come on, guys. Look at this. Look at the top receivers around the league. They're getting covered by the top cornerbacks as well, but they're getting more targets than DeVonta Smith. So I don't want to hear that. I want to hear that G. I want to hear that G about him being covered. But lastly, y'all, let's talk about this wild card, okay? Because it's getting freaking wild. We're 6-7 right now. We're going into the bye. So right now, the wild card teams to watch is Washington at 6-6, the Rams at 8-4, and the 49ers at 6-6. Right now, those will be the 3 wild card teams. Obviously, the Rams at 8-4 is going to be very hard to reach to bump out. So I'm not even going to talk to y'all about the Rams because the Rams are pretty much a lock for the wild card spot. So Washington right now is 6-6. The 49ers are 6-6. Those are the teams that we need to be rooting against in order for us to get into the playoffs. We're 1 game behind each of those teams. Now Washington has a pretty tough schedule ahead. They have the Cowboys twice. They play us twice, and they play the Giants. So all division games, and they haven't played the Cowboys yet. All division games, which is going to be tough because, division games are always going to be tough. Your opponents are going to play up to you. So my thing with Washington, we have Washington after the bye. Of course, we already know we have to go in and beat Washington. We don't want to split with Washington, and we don't want Washington to get a tiebreaker advantage over us. When it comes to the 49ers are 6-6, and we really need to be rooting against the 49ers. The 49ers have a supremely tough schedule. They have the Bengals, which is going to be tough. They have the Falcons, but they have the Titans, the Texans, and the Rams. So that's 3 extremely tough games they have left. Bengals, Titans, and Rams are going to be super tough for the Niners, and I have all those teams beating the Niners. Now, the Falcons and the Texans are going to be easier games, but the Falcons are gunning for a wild card spot too. So they're going to be playing scrappy as well against the Niners. The Niners have the toughest schedule out of all the wild card teams. And the Niners beat us, so they do have the tiebreaker over us. So we have to make sure that the Niners are losing those games. We got to be rooting against the Niners heavy, okay? So the teams that are behind us in the hunt right now, we're number 8. So we're 1 game out. There's 3 wild card spots. So the 5th, 6th, and 7th seed. We're right now the 8th seed. The teams behind us are Vikings, Panthers, Falcons, and Saints. And all those teams are very close behind us. So we have to be rooting against all these freaking teams. The Vikings, Panthers, Falcons, and Saints, Niners, and Washington. Pretty much every team in the NFC, y'all, is gutted for a wild card spot. But those are the teams that we really need to be focusing on. 1, the Niners, but then also the Vikings, Panthers, Falcons, and Saints, because they're very dangerously close behind us. But y'all, that's my spiel for today. A lot of exciting stuff. We're still in the wild card race. We got our 1st round draft pick secured. Kenneth Gainwell is on the rise, looking great for us. So a lot of great things. Of course, we got the win, but then also, we want to keep the drama at bay when it comes to Jalen, Minshew. Quiet all that G. You know what I'm saying? Like, quiet all that G. So, guys, make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. And until I talk to you guys next time,